Welcome back, Unpeelers. The 61st Grammy Awards aired on CBS this past Sunday. The Grammys recognized the best music released between October 2017 and September 2018. This year, Alicia Keys hosted music's biggest night. With us to break down some of the biggest snubs and surprises in our music report is our music reporter, Liam Crowley. So tell us, what's going on?
Doing fantastic. Excited to be here.
Glad to have you for sure. So, let's get down right to it, all right? So, what were some of the highlights of the night?
Well, first off, I got to give a shout out to Alicia Keys. She was an amazing host. She had charisma. She was calm and collected, but still had knowledge about everything that was going on. She had a great performance with a medley of a bunch of different songs. She had some covers of some classics like In My Feelings by Drake, Lucid Dreams by Juice WRLD. And even though there were some production flubs, she held the show together. It's truly amazing what you can do when you have a host for an award show. I mean, also, we have the Shallows performance. This can't get enough accolades. It's always upping the ante, and Lady Gaga was amazing. And then Drake's acceptance speech, even though he was cut short, his message that don't get discouraged, stay inspired. If you get turned down by media giants, listen to your local audience. If they know your music, you've made it.
I love that so much. Honestly, what really made it for me was Alicia Keys. She's my favorite. But I was wondering, what were some of the biggest upsets on the show?
Well, Childish Gambino, I thought people weren't expecting This Is America to take home not only Song of the Year, but Record of the Year.
Wow.
Beating out other giants, and I think this really showed that the lyrics, limited in what they had, they really shone true for the judges, for people voting on the awards. Cardi B winning Best Rap Album, you guys touched on it earlier.
Oh, yeah.
First female to ever win Best Rap Album, breaking barriers, absolutely. And Casey Musgraves winning Album of the Year, a relative unknown before now, and she beat industry giants like Drake, Post Malone, among others.
No doubt. And it's so interesting because This Is America, it is just like a simplistic song, but like, besides just that, the music video is incredible as well.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. And just the message across it, like that we have like the chance, like the freedom of speech and Ken Con meant on our society like that and what's going on. I think that was absolutely incredible and really revolutionary.
According to Gambino, though, there was no message. He just said it was for everyone to decide, no doubt about that.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, so basically, like after a memorable night of music, what artists should we be looking out for?
Well, there were three that came to mind. First, I want to touch on Janelle Monáe. Her performance of Make Me Feel stole the show. She had such suave, such sound movement. She felt a lot like a young Prince, which is astounding to say. Brandi Carlile, a throwback sound. We don't hear it a lot in today's digitized music, but it was nice to see an artist alone with just her voices and her acoustics. And then finally, Casey Musgraves. Grammys can be a showing out for some of these young artists. We saw Chance the Rapper sweep some awards 2 years ago and became a household name. If you didn't know Casey Musgraves before, you know her now.
No doubt about that. Way to go, Casey. Incredible stuff. So, music's biggest night did not stop there. Performances, the fashion, and the stars all came together to make the night happen. Whether it did or not achieve greatness is debatable. Here to tell us more about the night is our award show reporter, Meghan Fitzpatrick. How's it going, Meghan?
Pretty good. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Great.
So, what were some of the major performances of the evening?
So, one of the most major performances was the Dolly Parton tribute. She won the Music Cares Person of the Year award just 2 days prior to the telecast. She was joined on stage by so many artists, including Casey Musgraves, Katy Perry, Miley Cyrus, and so many more. They played some of her hit songs throughout the years, including Jolene and my personal favorite, 9 to 5. Also, one of the other major performances was Diana Ross. She celebrated her 75th birthday at the Grammys, and she performed some of her biggest hits as well, and she was introduced by her grandson, which was also adorable. And then again, of course, Alicia Keys' two piano performance was iconic as well. There's also Berry Gordy was there for the 60th year anniversary of Motown, and J-Lo and Neo both performed that. There was a little bit of controversy surrounding that. There was a lot of backlash saying that they weren't the correct performers who should have performed the Motown music, but Smokey Robinson went out and he said that Motown music is for everybody and that everybody can sing and dance to it.
Wow.
Now, I did mention in that coming together to make like a great show, the fashion, right? What were some of the people wearing over there?
Well, the world was the oyster and Cardi B was the pearl. She wore this big dress. She was centered as like the pearl and the oyster. Her designer said that she was a little bit nervous to wear it at first, but then the day after she had tried it on, she was confident, this is the dress that I am going to be wearing at the Grammys. She had to waddle down the red carpet, but you know what? Nothing slows Cardi B down. Another iconic outfit was Janelle Monáe's. She wore huge shoulder pads, and she had this big angled hat on, and it was more like a head red dress. Like the top actually is a bunch of little gold safety pins. And finally, BB Rexa, she looked iconic as well. She had this big princess ball gown dress. Designers said, many designers turned her down, saying that she was too big for her to dress. But I think she was my favorite look of the night. And she said the best part about the dress is that she gets to eat a cheeseburger in it.
Oh,
that's
heck yes, too big. Are you kidding me? She looks absolutely fantastic.
Stunning. Amazing. My favorite dress.
Absolutely incredible, and it's it's probably one of my favorite. I love the red, and like I'm so happy for her, and the designer that dressed her was incredible.